What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new reaction. This time we have finally The Last of Us Season 2 trailer on The Last of Us Day. Did not know that was a thing, man. So yeah, you guys know that now we have gotten into The Last of Us Part 2. Which many people have already said, like, surmise that this is probably going to go across multiple seasons, just from how long and how dense the game is, because obviously you got Ellie's, journey and her story throughout the game, and then of course you've got Abby as well. So, probably I wouldn't be surprised if it gets split over the Tuesday, and the game was also pretty long as well. There's a lot of shit that happens in the story, so that most likely will get split up into Tuesday. Let's say just do one, like, massive season for this one. But, yeah, man. We all know the controversy with this game, man. The first season definitely took some liberties with it, changed up certain things, honestly, probably mostly for the better, and I think enhanced the story of The Last of Us, man. Now, you guys know how heavily criticized The Last of Us Part 2 story was. I have my own personal issues with the story in certain aspects, man, but you guys know me. I was declaring the game as a fucking masterpiece, in my Let's Play vid live streams I was doing for the game, man. I genuinely love this game, man. I genuinely love Part 2. Is it as good as Part 1? No. Is it? But it's still an incredible game, man, and a masterpiece in my personal opinion. So, yeah. All that be saying, man, I hope Neil actually listened to the criticism. Like, yeah, some of the criticism was nonsense, but, like, the legit criticism with some of the story structure, the characterization of certain characters, man. I hope Neil, and by extension, Greg Weisman? No, Greg Weisman was a Spectacular Spider. Whoever was the other guy that's also co-writing and that's, like, co-writing the show with Neil. I think he's also the showrunner as well. He did, Chernobyl and all that shit. I hope they genuinely listen to the criticism of the game and go, okay, we heard the criticism, let's fix this game now. Let's fix the story of Last of Us 2, man, and make it better. And I hope Neil actually listens to it instead of just digging his heels in, like he mentioned, like, when the leaks happen, where it's like people that just dig their heels in and don't even want to play the game because, of the leaks of the game when the game got leaked. So, I hope he genuinely listens to the criticisms, like, you know what, you guys are right, I fucked up in certain areas. Let's fix this and make this the best story that we can possibly make of The Last of Us 2 and make this a definitive version of The Last of Us Part 2 story. Will that be the case? We'll have to wait and see later, but I genuinely hope Neil did listen to the criticism from Part 2, man, and is working on improving that game storyline in this show, man. So, let's hope. Anyway, let's just jump right in, man.
Oh, you want to start or what?
Yes, sir! Pedro! Is that Ellie? This is a guitar. Yeah.
Let's try something different.
We call this a guitar. Oh man, I cannot wait for this game. I am very excited for seeing how they adapt the game. And yeah, man, I find it funny how, like, The Last of Us Part 2, if you guys remember if you played the game has like a 4-year time skip, from where the first game left up to where Part 2 takes place, man. And, Abby obviously looks a lot different, man. She's a lot older now. And you guys remember in the League of Disease, we were wondering if they were going to recast Ellie because, I forget the actress's name. Even though she is technically the same age as Ellie was in Part 2, in Part 1, she was playing the 14-year-old Virgin Ellie, and she wouldn't obviously change that much for Season 2 unless they just, like, put it on ice for, like, 5 years to wait to age up a bit more. But, yeah. I am curious if they're going to keep the time skip. It's 4 years, but yet she looks the exact same. Or if they're just going to be like, yeah, fuck the time skip. We'll have to wait and see on that, ladies and gentlemen. But, yeah.
You can't heal something unless you're brave enough to...
Hold up, let me fix the resolution. I don't know why it's in 480p.
There
we
go. You can't heal something unless you're brave enough to say it out loud.
Ooh, this scene. There she is. There's Dina, which... Is that the same actress we saw in that cameo in Season 1 that a lot of people theorized was Dina? I don't know. I haven't watched Season 1 since it finished airing, man. So someone confirm in the comments, man. But, like, damn, this looks exactly like how it did in the game, man. You got the opening and the window opening and everything, man. It looks amazing, man. The set design in this show has always been incredible.
Out. I'm not bound by
my returns.
Say the thing you're afraid to say.
Oh man, that scene, man. Ooh. I'm not gonna get into spoilers, man, for people that haven't played the game yet, man. Or at least I'll try to. There's also what's his face. But yeah, man. Ooh. That scene, man. If you guys know the content, of course, where that takes place in the game story, man. Oh boy! Ellie pissed, and she got a damn good reason for it.
Say the thing you're afraid to say. Say it out loud, no matter what it is, no matter how bad.
Knife.
What did you do?
There she is, Abby! Whoa, when Joel saves her. I wonder if they're actually going to show any of that in here. Probably not. Feel her love, you got the cold stuff. Ooh. Who the hell is that? Is that supposed to be Lev? Whoa, wait, hold on. Some of this looks new, like this wasn't in the game. This might be the subway area when they went underground to fight that big-ass creature, maybe? Like, that might be where this got readjusted to. Because I don't remember any of the game ever taking place in, like, a subway station. I don't think they ever did. Like, besides that one underground section with Abby, which is honestly probably one of my favorite parts of her storyline, because if you, were paying attention and you were, and you're well people that like to explore, you would find all these little notes, because it used to be, like, a hospital facility where right when the outbreak just started happening, so you can see these notes that almost kind of build the game, that build up to the creature you fight at the end of it, as the further you go along with it, of the outbreak happening as it was happening early on, and then the giant, mutated creature you fight at the end of it, man, when you explore far enough into it, man. It was amazing, man. Some amazing environmental storytelling right there, man. Honestly, one of my favorite parts of the whole game, man. I thought that was an amazing section. So I think that might be what this might become for, or maybe this is a flashback to what was happening in that research facility that we saw the notes of. Maybe. I am just theorizing out of my ass right now, ladies and gentlemen. Just trying to guess where this takes place. And is that fucking son of a bitch? What the hell was her name? I'm annoyed that I don't remember her name. Ellie. Hold on. Ashley Johnson. Is that Ashley, or are we gonna see more of her, more of her in season 2, perhaps? I don't know. I don't know. We might. I wonder if we're gonna see more of her. I think that might be her. That might be just be a random woman. I'm trying to. Oh no. It could be that one chick that was part of Abby's team that was pregnant, but then again, if you played the game, you know what happened to her. So probably not her, unless they're changing some shit, unless they're changing more of the game and kind of getting rid of one of the plot points I thought was kind of dumb from the part 2, man. Like I'm trying to be as vague as possible to not get into spoilers, but yeah, that could be that, or this could just be something else entirely. This could be Lev's birth for all we can know, man. We could be getting more backstory, learning about Lev's backstory, man. We learn about his birth and everything, man, or the chick that he was with, throughout the episode. Like, I'm just spitballing here, man. Maybe that's what this is about. That's here. I wonder what that could be. The scene where the scene with Ellie. I think that might be that. But that could be something else entirely, man. But I think that might be that scene, man. That's my guess.
Days of you and me.
That's in a completely original backstory, man. I don't think, unless they're connecting that with one of the other backstory flashbacks that were in the sequel. All right, man. The trail looks amazing, man. I have given you my theories of what I think of various sequences are meant to be taking place, in the game's narrative, man. But yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, like usual, I'll be doing my first impressions. I'll be live tweeting. I'll do my review. And you guys know, and you guys are doing all that, so follow me on Twitter. Did we actually get a release date for this actually at all? It looks like we did. I don't think. Oh yeah, in 2025. We got next year. Nothing else. Okay. But yeah, man, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on social if you feel like it. Link subscribe below. And it's always smart for more. See you guys next time.